Reel Mower. Please.
Hi, we are the Wireless Controlled Reel Mower, or WCRM for short. I'm Samantha Palacios.
Jeffrey Blood.
And this is our product. So our goal was to engineer a way for you to mow your lawn wirelessly and effortlessly. So we took a reel mower and an RC car, and we're going to tell you how we put it together. So now we're going to talk about our design.
And for the design, for the first picture, as you can see here, you'll see the back view of the actual frame, as well as the motors, these two motors right here, as well as the wheels and the batteries. And the next one, you'll be able to see that the batteries are all the way in the back, so it can give us the ultimate friction for it. For the third one, you'll see the virtual complete one that it should look in the reality.
And to begin with our components, this is our frame. It's made up of steel 2 bars and a steel plate, which was all put together and welded. And we chose a steel material because we thought it would be easier to weld, which was actually true because we were able to weld it pretty easy. And right there at the back of our frame is a support beam part for our box of 2 batteries, which we're going to talk about in the next slide.
So here's our analysis of the battery support. Battery weighs about 24.5 pounds, which is about 3 inches per inch spaced out. That's the shear moment diagram. So our max shear is 24.5 pounds and a max moment of about 87 inches.
So now we're going to talk about our motors and our wheels. So this is what drives our frame. We chose to use motors and wheels from a wheelchair. We chose a wheelchair just because it has a higher power for the weight that we're planning on pushing. If you notice, we've got the little lever there is used as a clutch kind of, and it either disengages or engages our motors.
And for the motor controller, we want to select the right motor controller for our design. And in order to do that, we know that the motors that we had, it produces 24 volts maximum voltage. So in order to do that, we want to search for a good and an efficient motor controller for our design. And after we looked, there's a lot of variety of motor controls out there, and we found that the Sabertooth 2x32 is the most appropriate one, since it has a thermal and overcurrent protection, as well as the battery protection mode. And this one, it will satisfy our requirement of 32 amps of current maximum, as well as 33.6 volts maximum of voltage.
And here is our box for batteries and 2 wheelchair batteries. Each battery is 12 volts each, and they're both connected. They're connected in series. So the battery box was screwed on the frame, and we screwed it under so it doesn't move around while you're mowing your grass. And also, the 2 batteries are placed at each end of the box, so just to make every weight evenly
Distributed.
on the beam. Yeah.
For our remote control part of this, we decided to go with a Spectrum DX5E. It's a typical RC airplane controller. We use that for its larger distance, so we can mow a lawn that's much bigger. So you can, as long as the mower's in the line of sight, it has reachability. And we also use this because it's got additional channels for future upgrades, for like remote control lighting.
So now that we talked about our components, now we need to discuss our budget. So our initial budget was a little bit under $1,000, and we used that as all the high-ends for every component that we were looking to buy. But as you can see, we saved about $255, and we did that by using our internet resources and finding our lowest and cheapest prices. And so try to save more money, we created a donation sponsorship paper. And it didn't quite work out for us. We didn't get any donations or sponsorships, but we did get assistance with our frame. We did have some help with the welds and any other, hints we needed to connect our motors.
And as for purchasing the material, we want sheet metal that we can place it on the top one, that we have to place a battery on it, as well as the tubing for our frame. We selected a steel hollow square tube for our frame, as well as the steel shield metal one. And for attaching all of our components into the frame, you can see that the two motors were placed properly on the back of the frame. And now in the second photo, you will see that we worked out with the motor controller itself, and we started with plugging in the first motor, which is the right motor there, here, and the left motor all the way to here. And we want the power source, which is the 24 volts, that it is plugged all the way in here. And we want to add as well brakes. So it can, when it's going all the way uphill or downhill, it can stay on downhill or uphill. And so we added the brakes here. That's the output of the brakes, as well as the input of the brakes. And here is the receiver that we attached to it. So we want to test using the multimeter to see if everything is working properly or not. And in the next video, you'll be able now to see how it's gonna work. From the video, you saw that one motor running all the way, but the other does not run. And that because the brakes was engaged all the way. And we want to solve that to be disengaged while there is motion, and engaged while there is not motion going on into the motor control. And this is the second video after we modified it. And as you can see here, that the both motors are going back and forth smoothly with no friction that's coming out from the brakes.
Talked about the parts we use and the components. Here we have the battery box, so we tried to make everything fit nice and look pretty on it. So on the first picture is our model placed on the battery box. We put it right there just to avoid, like, it's not necessary for it to be seen. So we use like a tape to put it under. And the battery box up top, two spaces are under in case, like, to cool off the motor controller. And the second picture right here has the two batteries, and right in between that is a spacer, and we placed that right there to avoid the two batteries from kind of moving around while mowing your grass. And so in the worst scenario, we hope that these batteries will last about half an hour to an hour. And yeah.
Here, at this point, our remote control frame is pretty much done. So we need to attach our reel mower to it. And originally we had planned to custom make a bracket to fit between the two. But we decided to use the provided handlebars that came with it. We cut those down in length and tightness that we like, bolts just broke. Through some analysis, we found the most likely problem was torsion. Is that 35 pounds applied to our wrench that caused enough PSI to break the bolt of torsion. Or the other stresses were way too high for us. Our solution was to go with the grade 8 bolt, and that solved our problem.
So now that we've got everything put together, we decided to try out our first initial test. And this is what we got. So as you can tell in the beginning of that video, the frame of our frame was pushing on top of our reel mower. So that was causing friction. It wasn't allowing it to cut, and that's all because we have a lot of power coming from those motors. And then at the end of that video, you can see that we weren't getting any traction. We were losing a lot of traction. We got these cheaper tires with a lot less tread. So after that, we added a bracket on top and a bolt underneath to hold that the frame from moving. And we also got new tires, and here we go.
There you go. Full speed ahead. Yeah.
So a few things we were lacking was we were still not getting enough traction. So we made some more updates. We got some new tires. We cleaned it up, and now we've got.
So we went with a wider tire to get more traction now, which means we need a wider wheel too. So we installed that, and we did a test run on some steep hills to make sure the mower can start and stop on the steep hills.
I see lights on the front of that?
Yes.
And up.
Now, as you can see from the background video, you'll be able to see that it is cutting the grass so smooth. And when it turns, it will make a 0 turn radius.
So now you saw our product is a success. So we went from our original CAD drawing to our design. Now, some things you didn't see before is we added this strap to hold down everything together just for extra precautions. And then behind that strap, you can see that there's a little opening there. That's where we have our key. So we use that key so people can't just walk off with your reel mower. you have to have a key in to turn on the machine, and for anyone to be secure about it. Another thing we want to talk about is how this is environmentally friendly. Compared to a gas mower, there's no emissions, there's little noise pollution, and it's easy to use. On top of that, so it's easy to use for anyone from the elderly to the young, to anyone that just wants to stay cool on a nice, hot summer day. Thank you.
My working is powered by the battery, right? So with the battery removal, how many square feet of grass is how many square feet of grass is in the kind of?
Yeah, we haven't gone that far yet. We mowed for what, a good couple of hours, and it still hasn't died. So we know we can mow for a long time for an average size yard. We know you can mow for quite a far distance as well. We got it to travel for a good quarter of a mile before we decided we should turn back.
As you were chasing your traction issues, I assume a lot of the force was from the drive system on the reel mower itself, right? Did you consider, instead of going that direction, just putting a motor on the reel and powering it versus the drive mechanism that it came with?
So our original thought was to have this frame with motors on it where we can get any reel mower to attach to it. We had an error. We did originally plan to have a sliding out to the frame where you'd adjust it through a pin, and you could go to a larger reel mower or attach a smaller one if necessary.
So the whole concept was retrofitability.
Yes.
Did you do any testing with the different, and I know you had no time to do this, but different thicknesses or, my yard is very thick grass. A reel mower might do well, might not, I don't know. Did you do any work with different types of grasses, length of grass?
Yeah, my parents have a very thick green grass, and it actually did better in the thick green grass than it did on like the looser dead grass sort of stuff.
I have a similar question. Have you found the operational limits, like not as far as thickness, but like height? How's it handle leaves or other sticks if you would have a row of sticks?
The sticks do catch the reel mower and jam it up.
Yeah.
Leaves, it doesn't get the front traction it needs over leaves, it just gets along like those.
Yeah, you had that problem with sticks with me.
Any other questions?